Even before he accepted the Oscar for Best Foreign Language Film for A Fantastic Woman earlier this year, Chilean director Sebastián Lelio had completed his first movie in English, Disobedience, which is based on a novel by Naomi Alderman. The film just screened at the Sydney Film Festival, and that's where I'm reviewing it from, just prior to its general release. Actor Rachel Weisz, who optioned the book, was keen for Lelio to direct it after seeing his earlier work, and her choice proves to be a very happy one. The story is mainly set in North London among members of an Orthodox Jewish community. In the opening scene, which is set in a synagogue, a frail church elder, Rav Krushkin, drops dead at the end of his sermon, and news of his fate eventually filters through to his only child, his daughter, Ronit, Rachel Weisz, who has become estranged from her family and her religion, and is living and working in New York as a photographer. Her appearance among her father's mourners is clearly not entirely welcome. An obituary has announced that the dead man was childless. "You look very New York," she's told, and the remark isn't intended to be complimentary. She certainly stands out when compared with the other women in the community with their traditional artificial wigs and placid attitudes. Gradually we learn the reasons for Ronit's exile. They had to do with her close relationship to both David, Alessandri Nivola, her father's protege and presumed spiritual heir, and schoolteacher Esti, Rachel McAdams, who, unknown to Ronit, has, during her absence, become David's wife. What distinguishes Disobedience from lesbian films like, for example, Todd Haynes' Carol, is the context of the ultra-patriarchal society in which these two young women are so passionately drawn to one another. Lelio builds up to the much-discussed but definitely not gratuitous sex scene with great care, so that when it eventually comes, it's quite devastating in its impact. Disobedience is filmed in muted colours by cinematographer Danny Cohen, and the visual style perfectly complements the film's themes. And the three central performances are thrillingly good. Weisz as the independent outsider, McAdams as the meek, submissive wife, and Nivola as the uncomprehending husband. The latter makes a particular impact as the religious leader who's forced to learn some very painful truths about his wife. I'm giving Disobedience 4 stars. It's pretty good.